What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Alright, so actor Bill Cosby is facing new allegations of sexual assault and battery from 5 women under New York's new Adult Survivors Act, according to a lawsuit filed Monday. The lawsuit was filed in New York State Court by actresses Lili Bernard and Eden Turl, who each appeared on, quote, The Cosby Show, as well as Jewel Gittens, Jennifer Thompson, and Sandra Ladd, and accuses Cosby of assault, battery, and infliction of emotional distress, and false imprisonment, and accuses the media companies of negligence. The lawsuit also names NBC, the studio where The Cosby Show was taped, and the show's production company. Cosby, quote, used his power, fame, and prestige, including the power, fame, and prestige given to him by defendants NBC Universal Media LLC, Kaufman Astoria Studios Incorporated, and the Carsey Werner Company LLC to misuse his enormous power in such a nefarious, heroic way, according to the lawsuit. Cosby, in a statement from his representatives, denied the allegation, saying, Mr. Cosby continues to vehemently deny all allegation waged against him and looks forward to defending himself in court. The Adult Survivors Act, which took effect on Thanksgiving, allows alleged adult victims of sexual assault to file lawsuits that would otherwise be time-barred. Most of the allegations from the women took place in the late 80s and early 90s, while Ladd claims she was raped in approximately 1969. Alright, I'm not going any further than this. Alright? I'm going to tell you something right now. I honestly don't give a fuck about any of this shit. You know? We simply asked Jerry Jones to denounce racism based upon a photograph that put him, photographic evidence that put him at the scene of one of the South's, one of this country's low moments when it comes to racial harmony, right? Or, I don't know why I said that's the right term to use. When it comes to racial discrimination, right? And Jerry Jones was not just a spectator. He was not just an observer. That just shows the ignorance of young people when it pertained to where people were located at the time of the denial of entry to black students. If he was a bystander, he'd have been further out. He was in the heart of the lion's den. Jerry Jones. Right there. But yet, people want to feign that we're stupid, and we don't know what we're talking about, etc., etc. You're exaggerating. Hey, that was 65 years ago. Stephen A. Smith said, that was 65 years ago. 65 years ago. When we bring up justice for Emmett Till and the woman who lied on him still lives, still breathes, people say, well, that was almost 70 years ago. She's an old woman. Let it go. Well, to this I say, he's 85 years old. He's already been in prison. And I've seen nothing to convince me that he's guilty of any of this shit. All I see is a bunch of old hag has-beens who are looking for an opportunity for a payout. And yeah, I call them old hags. And by the way, Since when in this country has a black man been able to wantonly pursue women, especially white women, victimize them, do all the things they claim that he's done, and get away with it? I've never heard of it before. We're in the United States of America, right? And also, why is it that a lot of these women who claim that Cosby assaulted them at the Playboy Mansion, right? Why do they all conveniently only begin to say that after Hugh Hefner died? So he can no longer be there to refute that. Interesting, right? At the end of the day, these women have lied so much, I don't give a fuck anymore. I don't care. Do I think that Bill Cosby had a fetish? Yeah, I think he did. Do I think he ever did anything that is wrong? Yeah, I believe he cheated on his wife numerous times. But last I checked in this country, that's not a crime. Oh, I'm sorry. It is a crime apparently when you're a black man and you cheat on your spouse, especially if you break up or harm a white relationship. Amaya Doka, JT or TJ Holmes, when you're like that, then yeah, that's a problem. But nobody gives a fuck that Joe Scarborough helped to break up Mika Brzezinski's marriage because he's white. Nobody cared. But anyway, like I said, I don't give a fuck what Bill Cosby did in 1968. Shit. Half the times I can't get people to listen to my videos about players that played in the 60s. Man, I don't give a fuck about that era. I don't give a fuck about what Bill Cosby did in 1967 with his dick. I wasn't even a thought. I wasn't even in existence then. I don't care. Now you got people writing books about Wilt Chamberlain because he's dead and there's no libel laws. If you lie on the dead, and people need to open up and wake the fuck up. How do you think these people wait until these people are dead to write these books? Oh, well, I can say what I want to say about these people now, pretty much. Bob Hope, Bob Hope, he sexually assaulted me. That time when he was over in Vietnam, he stuck his fingers in me. I told him to stop. But he said, "I'm Bob Hope, bitch." Fuck out of here, man.